Transformers Rise of the Beasts was a film that I wanted to see in theaters, but after some of the mixed reviews came out, I never got around to it. Then, when I got the Blu-ray for the movie and watched it, I seriously thought, what was so bad about it? That was a good time. Granted, the movie's not perfect, it definitely has flaws, but it has good action scenes, good performances, and I don't think this is one of the worst films of 2023 like some said it was. When I heard there was a Barbie movie coming out, I was like, really? Because to me, this sounded like a cash grab. But when I actually saw the movie, I was actually surprised how fun it was. It was a good movie. Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie both killed it. And while this isn't my favorite film from 2023, I do think it's one of the better films that came out last year. Blue Beetle was a film I had low expectations for because I'll be upfront with you guys, my knowledge of the character going into this movie was very minimal. The only thing I knew Blue Beetle from was the TV show Batman the Brave and the Bold. So I was willing to give this movie a chance but not sure how it was going to turn out. And when I walked out happy and becoming a fan of the Blue Beetle character. This movie was a ton of fun. It had good action scenes, good humor, and Solo Maridueña killed it in the role of Blue Beetle. Gran Turismo was a film I had zero plans on seeing. While Neil Blomkamp has proven to be a good director, and I love District 9 and his film Elysium, after those two films he kinda started to fall off the rails. But when I saw Gran Turismo, I said to myself, Neil Blomkamp is back. Because this is, in my opinion, his best film since District 9. This film has intense racing scenes, and David Harbour gives the best performance of his entire career in my opinion. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem was the film that surprised me the most last year because when I saw this movie was coming out, I said to myself, really, another Turtles reboot? Also, when it comes to TMNT in general, I will say this. I'm not even a die-hard TMNT fan, I'm more of a casual fan. But I gotta say, once I actually watched it for myself, I was blown away. This film is an absolute blast from start to finish. I love this movie. The animation is stunning. The movie has great vibrant colors and there's a lot of fun action scenes. The turtles are very well represented in this movie and I love how they actually feel like teenagers. Superfly was a very entertaining villain and he's really funny. I also love the soundtrack for this movie. There's a lot of great songs they used, mainly the song No Diggity. Overall, Mutant Mayhem was a film that I'm glad I loved and this is one of my favorite films from last year.